Welcome to my Transgender 101 course. I just want to explain to you what gender is and also get into what transgender means. Transgender is an umbrella term basically that covers all areas of gender diversity. It covers everything from cross-dressing, part-time, full-time, all the way up to transsexualism, which is someone who completely changes from, say, male to female or female to male, including the surgeries and the anatomical changes that would be required. So there's more information on the trans terminology page on my website, sequoiablessed.info, if you're interested in finding out more. Basically, what is gender? Okay, gender has different aspects, and to really understand gender, we need to basically look at these different aspects. Gender sex, gender identity, and gender role. The gender sex is basically when you're born. The doctor pulls you out, spanks you on the butt, and spread your legs and to see what sex you are. That is your gender sex. Now, I don't totally agree with that gender sex identification. I pretty much refer to that as your physical sex. But your gender identity would be another part of gender, and that is something that is hardwired from the time you're 3 months old, still a fetus in your mother's womb. These things are all being determined by your chromosomes, your genes, and the hormonal washes that come from your mother. So when you're born, you already have your gender identity and your physical sex, but we can't find out what your gender identity is until you're old enough to tell us, which is often 3 to 6 years old. That will vary, but the important point to remember is that only you're the one that knows what your gender identity is. The other thing is your sexual orientation. Oh, I'm going to go back to gender. Gender role. Gender role is basically how you live your life, and it's usually assigned by society, like your parents. You're born with the male parts, then your parents treat you like a male, society treats you as a male, you're put into that male gender role. That's not fixed. Gender role can change, and that's determined later on in your life by your gender identity. Your sexual orientation is something else that's hardwired in the brain when you're born, and it is separate and independent of your gender identity. So keep that in mind as well, is that it's who you're attracted to. Your sexual orientation is who you're attracted to sexually. And there's many different variations on that theme. Be sure to check out the Trans Terminology page to get into more information on that. And I'm going to sign off here. And I thank you for joining me on this first part. I'll have more parts coming up later. Thank you so much. God bless.